Hi, I'm Darcel Lobo and I own Dow Law Firm in Normandy Park. And today we're talking about independent contractors and whether or not your income can be garnished. So if you're an independent contractor, that means you're not someone's employee, right? So the question is, can your wages be garnished? Well, you're not getting wages. So the short answer is no. A wage garnishment would not be effective upon your income as an independent contractor. But let's back up a few steps. So if there's a lawsuit against you for a monetary amount, so you owe someone money, or they're at least alleging that you owe them money, and either it went to a default judgment because you didn't respond, or you did respond and the court found that you did owe the money, when that judgment is entered against you, there is automatically a lien that's created from that judgment against any real property that you own in that same county. So being in the Seattle area, if you're in King County, if that lawsuit's out of King County and you own real estate in King County, when that judgment is entered, it automatically attaches. If your property is in a different county than where the judgment is, the creditor can simply just record the judgment and it attaches to your property no matter where it is in Washington State. So aside from that lien that's created automatically from the judgment, the creditor can also garnish you from that judgment. They can garnish your wages, they can garnish your bank accounts. Now for a wage garnishment, that's capped at 25% of your income, of your wages. But as I mentioned just a minute ago, if you are an independent contractor, there is no wage to be garnished. So a wage garnishment against your earnings, against your income as an independent contractor, could not be garnished with a wage garnishment. However, you can be garnished in other ways, right? So if you have a bank account, and this is where it's different with a wage garnishment versus a bank account garnishment. With a bank account garnishment, there is no limit. So the wage garnishment is capped at 25% of your wages. The bank account garnishment is for whatever money you have in the bank up to the amount that's owed. So if the judgment against you is for $20,000, they could take $20,000 out of your bank account. It's a one-time shot, a snapshot of whatever's in the bank on that date that they issue that garnishment to the bank. So something to keep in mind is that there's no limit. And compared to a wage garnishment, there is a limit. The limit is 25%, but a wage garnishment is good for 60 days. So if you're an independent contractor, the wage garnishment will not apply. But just to explain how a wage garnishment works and compare that to a bank account garnishment, the wage garnishment, there's a cap of 25%, and it's good for 60 days. So if you're paid bi-weekly, they're going to be able to take 25% of about 4 of your paychecks. If you have a bank account garnishment, it's a one-time shot at whatever's in the bank account on that date. So whatever money you have in there. Now, if you have Social Security income or some other exempted sources of income, you're going to have to try to go back and respond to the writ of garnishment with an answer explaining that X amount were protected under state law because it was Social Security or some other kind of income. But your bank account can still be garnished. So even if you're an independent contractor, you're not fully exempt from being garnished. So your income won't be garnished because it's not a wage, so a wage garnishment won't work. But if your income is in the bank and they garnish your bank account, you're going to lose your income that way. If you own a home, there's a lien against your home. So you're going to want to ensure to try to resolve this judgment one way or another. Now, ideally, we would resolve it before it gets to a judgment. And we can handle it either before it even goes to court while it's still in collections, or once the lawsuit is filed, we file an answer for you and try to negotiate some kind of settlement for you, whether it's a one-time lump sum or a payment plan of sorts to avoid a judgment being entered against you. So if you need help with a judgment, if you're an independent contractor and you're looking for help with a lawsuit with collections, and you want to ensure that both your income and your bank accounts and your real estate are protected, give us a call. I'd be happy to help. Our number is 206-408-8158. Thank you and have a good day.